In this lesson, we're going to be covering API usage. We're also going to be covering a little bit of HTML and CSS. So if you're looking to generate something that looks just like this, where we're pulling from a Rick and Morty API, then this video is going to be for you. So the first thing that I would like to do with this is, hey, let's go ahead and fetch some Morty characters. And for this, I'm going to create another function for us to use. And that way we're keeping things a little separate. And I'm just going to put this function right above it. It doesn't matter where it goes because it can be called anywhere. But we'll do another asynchronous one, and we're going to call it get Morty characters. And we'll go ahead and do left and right parentheses on there and then open up the curly brackets. Inside here, the goal of this one, fetch from the Rick and Morty API. And then once we have all the characters, I only want to return the characters only, coming back from an API fetch where we have a JSON body. We're going to go ahead and utilize the .json on there. And at this point here, I would go ahead and just console log the data just to make sure that we do in fact get it. And that brings me to the next part, which is down here in our start function. Let's go ahead and create a variable to store this, even though it's not returning anything quite yet, but we'll go ahead and create it. We're just going to do const characters because we know that's eventually what we want to have. And we're going to call this function, okay? And we're awaiting for it to return something back. But because we're console logging this right here, we're going to see it in our terminal that we have in our DevTools. And the last part here that we need to do is we're going to go ahead and call that start function down here on my line 21. Once I save it, might move up. So there it is. That goes up to 19. And then I'm going to go into my DevTools and take a look at this. So I'm going to go ahead and do a real quick refresh. And here it is. There's the console log of it. And I get an array. And then we also have the results. And something that I typically like doing with the live class is asking the class, hey, if this is data, how can I step into it in order to just get the results?